January 26th, Sunday. Luke 1 to 4, 14 to 21. The first Scottish missionary to be sent to India was Alexander Duff. He wanted to build schools and seminaries as the means of bringing the people of India to Christ. So, he gathered a library filled with many useful books. He carefully packed them into special boxes and brought them to the ship he was to sail on. But the ship ran into a frightful storm and sank. All those precious boxes of books went to the bottom. All that Alexander could save was a pocket edition of the Bible. It became his only tool for converting India. With this single book, he began to evangelize the subcontinent. God worked wonders in this part of the world through Duff. In today's Gospel, we see Jesus beginning his ministry by reading from the prophet Isaiah and declaring that in their hearing it's being fulfilled. From the beginning of his ministry, Jesus made clear his mission, namely, bring glad tidings to the poor, proclaim liberty to the captive, and recovery of sight to the blind, freedom to the oppressed, and proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord. These are gracious words that came from the mouth of Jesus. It is his intention to give grace to the poor, the captives, the blind, the oppressed, and unite back the people to his Father. Jesus also said that these gracious words are fulfilled today in their hearing. They are fulfilled today, not tomorrow. They are accomplished in our hearing, meaning as we listen. Dear friends, if we acknowledge that in some ways we are poor, captive, blind, and oppressed, then the mission of Jesus is for us. We need Him to liberate us or to set us free from the effects of sin that separate us from our Father in heaven. It is important, therefore, that we listen to Him in order to fulfill His mission in our life. How can we accomplish the mission of Jesus today? Here are some suggestions. Gospel sharing in BCC meetings, giving alms to the poor, reaching out to the needy, building homes for the homeless, visiting the prisoners and migrants or their families, helping the sick and lonely, fighting for the victims of injustice, starting self-help groups, and praying for our enemies and friends. Wishing you a holy Sunday, Father Paul, CSSR from Trichy.